Thank you, DevOps India Summit, for this prestigious award of Best SRE Project of the Year Inhouse. My name is Deen Yusoff. I'm here to tell you about our project, on what we did to win this award. As a business problem, DBS actually have two tech centers, one in Singapore and one in Hyderabad, DBS Tech India. As such, many application teams on both sides to aid the different market hours and different applications. And in order to be consistent to support all our users Magic has developed to reduce human errors as well as reduce operational steps, as in to check knowledge bases and to draw out credentials from our safety vault, and also to remove the confusion on managing the different applications within DBS. Traditionally, there are multi-levels of approvals just to withdraw the correct credentials in order to investigate and recover an issue. So Magic is developed for SRE operations and with security in mind. Enhanced traceability is the key difference of what Magic application is in comparison to traditional tools, such as just putty terminals that doesn't really have a full history of who or what who is doing the items within the terminal, especially once the privilege ID is drawn out and shared with multiple people. So Magic, we developed it in an agile principle. We applied microservices in mind, and through time, the team gathered feedbacks within the different SRE application teams. And we came out with our own runbook playbook to handle SOPs. We came out with our own zero trust terminals. Actually, we were the first to come out with the zero trust terminals. There was none in the market when we started building this. So it was fully in-house. So it is fully traceable, and we know who did what in any server, in any database. So it helps us to trace exactly what are the steps most of the SRE did to resolve a problem. So this plugged in with our machine learning over time actually helps us to learn the process, the steps, and it creates like a playbook. If the same thing has been done repeatedly, the AI actually knows that every time a few factors of alerts happen, the same steps can be applied, which reduces mean time to recovery because the AI handles it itself by running the playbook automatically. We have done this for non-critical alerts. Of course, the critical alerts that might possibly bring down an application has not been applied with the AI, but still the same assisted flow is there, where the recommendation process will come to recommend the SRE what are the possible steps that we could do for such different alerts that come. That is what we call assisted recovery trigger. So with this implementation that was done, it actually helped DBS Tech India and also our tech arm in Singapore to handle all our issues that SRE application teams face in a consistent manner and in a straightforward manner, unless, of course, otherwise that requires further investigation. And to reduce also the access difficulties to privilege IDs, this Magic actually comes as a middle layer that prevents SRE to use the privilege IDs full access. There's a whitelisted terminal that was created that actually allows a user, an SRE user, to go in and investigate without the need to draw out credentials, yet having every single item audited. And this is something that I think has not been done elsewhere except for DBS. And this helps the work done. Of course, like again, it's mean time to recovery much faster because all the red tapes has been removed. It just shortens the time for an SRE person to get into the process of recovery. The biggest impact is, of course, time. To top that up, it makes every single application SRE understand the flow better. And we would say that the overall approach on how we handle this is actually to simply just find the bottlenecks of our operations and resolve it with automation and somewhat some business process reengineering without discounting security and safety.